Yeah, see, like my dad, before he passed, he spent the 5 years previous to that in a nursing home. So I don't really want to remember him the way he was then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And my mom gets widower's benefits because of the Agent Orange,
Well, there you go.
as that was the United States' fault for that crap. They went to Vietnam, and I guess what I understand was someone was explaining how the Agent Orange happened, and it's like, and that's why they get widower's benefits because the United States government was at fault for that. They're the ones that released those chemicals. Is what I understand. And almost every soldier that went to Vietnam was affected by it.
Yeah, my dad didn't have to do Vietnam. He was a little bit older. He was in the Marines when Korea was going on.
Yeah, my dad had 2 tours of Korea as well. He was a 101 infantry, and after he died, I found out what he actually did. But I guess they got these what they call battery guns.
Uh huh.
I guess he ran one of those.
Okay.
I guess they're a big, big, big gun that just I don't really know what they are, but so I'm not into the military stuff. But I guess it's just a big gun that shoots out big bullets or whatever they do.
Wow, I've gone through 240,000 uranium, and the only thing worth damn I got was a triple salty.
Wow. Well, hold on to the triple salty. You might need that. But anyways,
Oh, there's another triple salty.
yeah, I'm glad my dad served, but I feel like Vietnam is a war we shouldn't have been in, though.
I don't think there's many wars that we should have been in. Period. We're always sticking our nose in places it doesn't belong. It's like, how about you spend half of the effort at home as you do in other places of the world? How about you try that for a change?
Exactly. We need to take care of our own first. Now, I understand if they feel that there is a threat that could come here, that they might have to take that out or do something with that. But if there's no real threat, then why proceed on it? And maybe we wouldn't be so hated in the world if America wouldn't be so hated in the world if we didn't put our nose into everybody else's business.
Yeah, we just mind our own fucking business, you know?
I have friends clear over in other countries. And I have no problem with them talking on TeamSpeak or whatever. It's like they seem just like ordinary people, just like me and you. Just like I was like, why can't we all get along?
Yeah, like Toxic there, he lives in Australia, and him and I talk like at least 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. He's like probably one of my best friends I've met in this game. And him and I talk about all kinds of crap. It's like, yeah, we talk about Battle Pirates some, but we talk about lots of other stuff too. Our friendship isn't defined by Battle Pirates.
No, that's exactly the way I feel. Uh, whether I'm in your crew or Hal's crew or Cass's crew or whatever crew, if you're my friend, you're my friend. I don't, the damn tag is not gonna make much freaking difference to me what you have on your base. If you're a friend, you're a friend. That's it. That's period. And I try to hold on to my friendship. It's like the game has made a lot of friends on, and like I said, I really hold on to a lot of my friends. And I says I didn't come to the game initially to make friends, but you know what? That's what it's become, though.
Quite honestly, in this game, I've had a lot more fun hitting some of my friends than I have hitting people I didn't like.
I have a problem hitting my friends. I don't hit my friends too often. It's like,
Uh,
it's,
I have no problems hitting them.
I know some people are like that. And it's like, and I was like, I don't care if you hit me. I said, that ain't gonna take my friendship away. It's like I can take a fucking hit. Don't expect me to always hit back because I don't know if I'll have the fleet to do it.
It's even better when you flatten them because you send them a message. You're like, ha ha, I flattened your ass.
But you know, I kind of like it though because then that's just like, well, okay, well, thank you for the hit. What can I do to improve it? I like to ask whoever hit me and flattened me, what can I do to try to improve it? So I'm not flattened so much. I do like to ask my hitter a question. Whether they respond or not, you know, that's up to them.
Well, the people I'm real good friends with, I mess with them. I'm like, I ain't telling you because if I tell you that, I won't be able to flatten your ass next time. I should go hit Toxic right now and flatten him. Just like ha. See if
I
that'll wake
remember
him
the
up.
days when you could hit your own alliance.
Yep. But, you know, like everything else in the game, players ruin that by abusing frubbles.
Yep. Well, I'll have to say that I used to abuse the spam gunboats at one time. I used to be abuser of that, but that was actually fun. I used to think that was fun.
I've never done a frubble. I've never spammed gunboats. I'm like, you want to hit me? Come hit me. My door's wide open.
I used to spam gunboats because they used to do it to me. And it's like
Yeah.
I'd go hit their base, and then they'd be like spamming those gunboats out, and then they'd want to come hit me. And I'm like, well, you know, if you can do this, then I'm gonna do what you do too. You know, I'm gonna spam my gunboats out, and I got pretty good at it. And it's like, then they'd be bitching, you spamming your gunboats. Like, why don't you let me hit me? It's like, well, what did you do about 15 minutes ago?
I'm one of those guys. I'm like, doors wide open, and there's cookies in the OP if you get that far.
But anyways, I got pretty good at that spamming gunboat shit because other people would do it to me. What was the one good crew that was really BPL Bapelli? Bapelli. I don't know if you know that crew, but
Yeah, we were just kind of fighting them like 2 weeks ago, I think.
But back then they were very good at spamming their gunboats, and I think they were also very good at Frablin, weren't they? I think I caught them. Yeah. And there's still people that frubble because they just they have like what they call multiple
Alts or
crews.
whatever.
They
Yeah.
have multiple crews that are actually tagged with them, and so they have their alt ally. That's what I call an alt ally frubble them.
Yeah, I know the Hour One Alliance. I think they have like fucking 4 or 5 alliances that go with them.
Yeah. But if that's their game and that's how they want to play, well, I guess that's their game. They play how they want. They do what they want. Whatever. I do actually have a Butt Hurts and Frubbles page. I've had it for a while. And the only reason why I created my own is a long time ago, I actually was sticking up for somebody who I know exactly what happened, and I was sticking up for him, and I guess the person that owned the original Butt Hurt page, didn't like me sticking up for this other person who I knew that he was actually talking the truth about. They banned me from their Frubbles page.
Oh wow.
Or their Butt Hurt page. And I'm like, wow, the Butt Hurt page is Butt Hurt over truth.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, so you know, I don't need your page. I'll create my own. So I did.
What I always thought was funny is it always seemed like the people who cried the loudest about frubbling were people who frubbled themselves.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, the irony.
never really did the frubbling stuff. I wasn't into that. I just like, I'm not into frubbles. I've had a few people ask me if I wanted a free bubble. I was like, no, but you can come earn one. You can make me earn it.
I know
If
people.
you're gonna come in, you try to take the outpost. Don't just frubble me.
I know I always used to get pissed off when I saw other people in my lines put a guard on my base. I'm like, dude, get that fucker off of there. I'll drop tag and sink it my own self.
Yeah, Shane didn't. I was gonna guard Shane's base one time, and he told me he doesn't like that, and I was like, okay, I won't then. That's fine.
And then I got to the point where I would just put a guard on my alliance mates just to make them mad. It was funny.
Everybody's different on that, because some alliances want you to guard once in a while, and some don't. So I find what people want and what people don't want. And I'm fine with that.
I used to do it toxic all the time. I'd log in the game and I'd launch a mercenary fleet and go put a guard in its base. And I'd send him a message. I'm like, haha, you got a base guard.
I don't know if you went here. And then those back when they had the original outpost.
Uh-huh.
It was a campaign or whatever, the raid. If that
Right.
outpost was sitting on your blue ring, and I don't know who saw that, but someone said if you go into the outpost on the blue ring, as it's sitting there, no one can activate and go hit your base. Back then. And I actually did it a couple times. I'd like sit in that outpost, and people were like, "Why can't I hit your base?" I'd be like, "I don't know. I'm just doing this campaign." Even though I was just sitting in there with my gunboat.
Right.
And they couldn't hit my base, and they were like calling you hacker and all this. Like, I'm not a hacker. I says, I don't know what's going on. Then they finally figured it out. They came in, because you could co-op them back then. They came in and joined me and turned around and killed it, and then they were able to get my base. I was like, oh, so you finally figured it out. But, and then Kicks, I fixed that so that wouldn't happen no more. I was like, anyways, it was kind of funny. I only did it a couple times just because someone in Ally at the time said, hey, try this, see if this works. And I was like, I tried it. I was like, it actually did work. If the thing was sitting on your bubble, it would actually give you like a protection until that thing was dead, as long as you were sitting in it. But it was kind of weird.
Yeah, this game has lots of weird things that happen in it. Hey, I'm going to jump off here for a while, take a break. When I catch back up with Shane later, if you're still around, I'll tell him to give you the link to my Hangout if you want to hop over there and hang out for a while.
Alrighty, well, thanks for having me, guys, in your in the stream. And I said
No problem.
I'll join you guys down in the future. Shane lets me know you guys are on. I'll come join you.
Cool. Like I said, if you're around later, I'll have him give you the link to my Hangout.
Alrighty.
All right, later.
Have fun. Have a good night.
You do. Bye.
Anybody left in the Hangout? That looks like Toxic and I were the last ones in, so I will go ahead and hang this up. That looks like Toxic and I were the last ones in, so I will go ahead and hang this up. Alright. Oh, I just went out of my game totally. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. That looks like Toxic and I were the last ones in, so I will go ahead and hang this up. Alright, Screamrider, I just went out of my game by accident totally. It's like, whoops.